Baik, selamat siang kelas 11. Ya, mohon maaf Pak Pati hari ini tidak bisa hadir karena ada rapat. Pak Pati ingin kita berdiskusi dengan tanya jawab tentunya ya. Nanti jawabannya kalian tulis di form yang Pak Pati kirimkan. Jadi kali ini kita akan melihat tentang tradisi Yahudi, salah satu tradisi Yahudi yaitu pendidikan yang disebut dengan bar mitzvah, ya bar mitzvah. Namun sebelum kita membahas apa itu bar mitzvah secara khusus, kita coba lihat tayangan berikut ini, ya.
Of the commandments. The age of bar mitzvah symbolizes the transition from childhood to adulthood and the joining of the linkage of generations upon generations of the Jewish people.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
I'm so glad that I've had 23 years to cultivate what makes me who I am and what I stand for before serving my life with the Torah.
To me, a bat mitzvah means that I'm truly becoming a part of the Jewish community, which is a really, really big deal to me because I didn't grow up with much of a Jewish community.
Now, here being a bar mitzvah for the second time, I can truly say that I feel welcomed to the Jewish people and that I truly feel at home.
So I've never had my bat mitzvah before, and because of Taglit, I was able to have my bat mitzvah on top of Masada, which is very, very special to me.
Being here in Israel just makes it make sense, and so that's what the bat mitzvah means to me, is actually living and acting on those values and traditions. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
So my first bar mitzvah, it was great and it was beautiful, but the bar mitzvah just now had real world value because now I'm older. Now I understand better what Judaism is.
Being able to have my pre-bar mitzvah here is something that to me is so important. Hopefully my children, they'll be able to do the same thing.
When you're at that age, you only think about the party aspect. You don't really think of like the true value of it. Now I truly am becoming a woman.
I'm here as a gift. It's unbelievable.
It's never too late to have bar mitzvah, no matter how old you are.
Thank you, Taglit, for giving me the opportunity to have my bat mitzvah.
In Judaism, it's not enough to just hold a belief. What's important is what you do. It's an action-oriented religion, and the individual actions are called mitzvahs, or in Hebrew, mitzvot. One mitzvah, for instance, is observing the Sabbath. Another is keeping kosher. They mainly involve rituals, ethics, and relations between people and with God. While mitzvah is often translated as good deed, it literally translates as a commandment. You've probably heard of bar and bat mitzvahs. That just means son or daughter of the commandment. When children become adults in the Jewish tradition, they are now responsible for keeping the mitzvot. Many of the mitzvot are based on common sense ethics, like don't murder, while others don't seem to make sense, like the mitzvah not to combine wool and linen. And some are incredibly unique to Judaism, like the Passover Seder. The rabbis counted 613 mitzvot in the Torah, called mitzvot deoraita. from honoring parents to not taking revenge. And they created further rabbinic commandments, mitzvot de Rabbanan, from lighting Shabbat candles to public Torah readings. Not even the holiest rollers can do every mitzvah. Some are obsolete, like stoning, while others are not actually possible, like anything involving the temple, which was destroyed 2,000 years ago. Still, mitzvot give people guidance for how to live in the world, and some Jews take that guidance extremely seriously. There is a huge spectrum of ways that people observe mitzvot. Some make their own decisions. Others follow a denominational position or ask a rabbi. With kosher, it's a mitzvah not to combine milk and meat. Some take that to mean no cheeseburgers, while others wait 6 hours between eating a burger and eating cheese. So, why does anyone take on mitzvot? One answer is for the same reason kids follow their parents' rules. They trust the source, even if they don't necessarily understand all of the rules. There's a because I said so feeling that comes up sometimes in learning about mitzvot, particularly the ones that seem nonsensical. Another way to think of it is as a practice, like yoga or playing the piano. While you might not feel like practicing every day, over time the commitment gets easier, and with discipline, you get stronger, faster, in the zone. The idea is that the practice of following the mitzvot makes you better at connecting to the holy. Committing isn't easy, but the more you commit, the more you get out of it. For instance, keeping Shabbat sets the day apart, and over time, creates a holy space every week. We are all obligated to someone or something. Kids, work responsibilities, taxes. Mitzvot are an obligation to something larger, community, and God. To learn about the origin of these Jewish laws, watch the next video in the Judaism 101 series.
Ya, itulah gambaran tentang bar mitzvah, yaitu upacara ya, upacara orang Yahudi yang mau menyatakan mereka sudah menjadi anak Torah atau anak komandemen tadi ya. Mereka sudah dewasa, sudah paham apa artinya menjadi seorang Yahudi yang sesungguhnya. Nah, bar mitzvah itu upacaranya. Bar untuk pria, bat atau bas kalau di buku itu bas mitzvah untuk wanita. Oke, baik. Itu dulu yang saya bisa jelaskan. Sekarang coba jawab beberapa pertanyaan yang ada di form. Oke ya, selamat mengerjakan. Terima kasih.